Hi, and welcome back to my hunting tips videos. We're going to continue on with waterfowl tips and decoy tips. The tip I want to talk about today is decoy size. There are relatively two main sizes with decoys, and the names differ from brand to brand. But the first is life size. It basically means ones that represent the actual size of birds as you would find them in the field or in flight. Um, and I have a couple examples. The first one here is Drake mallard. You can see it's about the same size as a real duck. And then to show its counterpart, the hen mallard. So you can kind of see, in representing. That's the life size. The second, the oversize, as the name should imply, is bigger. Usually twice to three times the size. Each brand's different in exactly what size it equates. This is again an example of a Drake mallard, oversized, and I will show you. You can see, the size difference. It's about twice the size. They're a little bit more expensive. Obviously, there's more material, so pretty simple there. You might be asking, why would I want oversized decoys? They're bigger, they take up more room, and these are all true. I wouldn't suggest necessarily having an equal amount. Say you have a dozen decoys, to have 6 oversized and 6 life size. But I would mix in maybe a quarter of your total amount of decoys in oversized. And you're asking why. Well, they're bigger, they show off at a greater distance. They're picked up farther away, being a bigger object. And again, you might be asking, well, then why not have all big ones? Well, when they get in, they look too big. But if you mix them in with life-size ones, the ducks seem not to notice. It doesn't seem to bother them as fact as there's bigger ones. Because even in real life, you do have some variety in size of ducks. So like I said, a quarter of your decoys in the oversize to mix in with the life size. It will bring some distance sight to your decoy spread, so it's more noticeable. And again, also in placement, I would put your oversized ones, as you're mixing them in, on the outer edges to the middle edges of your decoy spread, and then have the life ones between middle and close to your reeds or your shoreline or whatever you're sitting up against. So there's kind of a flow between your big ones and your little ones. So just a short clip today on decoy size and their advantage, and some suggestions on the number of oversized to life size in your spread. If you have a dozen mallard decoys, 3 of them to be oversized, and mix them up, some hen, some drake. So hope you're enjoying, and I'll be back with more.